Okay, so I just wanted to make a couple important points and suggestions referring to the Simmer down now. Stay tuned and see what we got to say. Okay, so I want to go ahead and make a cut here. I want to show you about making the seam. I'm just going to cut it apart and put it right back together, okay? I ain't going to do nothing fancy. This is strictly for demonstration right here. So I'm only going to cut it apart and put it back together. So, okay. I'm not sealing it. I'm not doing anything. I just want to show you guys and make a point about the Simmer down now. Right off the bat, I've had people ask, what's the tape on the front for? I got some seaming tape right there. I'll cover up the first two vent hose. Actually, 1, 2, 3 covers up the first 3 vent hose in the back of my Simmer down now. I mean, in the front. So anytime you see me start out with the Simmer down now, I'm always going to start with it sideways. And then once I get far enough, I'll turn it this way. Whenever I finish up my seam, you'll always see me turn it backwards. With the reason that being is because this is not going to suck naturally right up to the edge. So when I finish my seam, I still want this part sealed up and sucked up in the back, the glue, just as I would the rest of it. So I turn my Simmer down now backwards and butt it up against the wall whenever I'm finishing my seam. So that being said, I want to show you and explain why. First off, you get all kinds of fibers and stuff up in here, and maybe if you're doing carpet every day, maybe once a week, you can take your knife. If you take this plate off, there's a piece of foam that's stuck, maybe about this wide, goes right over that right there. It's a piece of foam that air can flow through, but yet it stops those fibers from going through there. So every week or so, you can just take your razor knife, see that, and pull those fibers out. That way you still get maximum suction. It's like cleaning a filter on your vacuum. You want to keep your suction as strong as possible when it comes to this. You can tell I haven't been doing a whole lot of carpet lately. Been doing a lot of hard surface here lately and coming up. So there's not a whole lot in there. But anyway, that's how I clean it out. And your blade will not go in there too far to destroy the foam. I've had that apart several times because I've actually repaired this a couple times myself. I've rejoined the cord there, the original, and then finally I just put this 25-foot extension cord on there. So I've had this apart, I think 3 times myself working on it, but it's been really good. It only comes with a year warranty, and I've had it for I think 4 years. So it's really awesome when it comes to durability, and suction is incredible with this thing. I want to point out right here. So as you can see right there, this is actually the top to a wet dry vac. And right here is all the instructions on the top regarding the wet dry vac, about not putting it in water and so forth and so forth. And what they've done is actually put a label on it. They just built this bottom piece to fit this top to the wet dry vac. This is going to go on a little 1-gallon wet dry vac. I've actually seen them in the stores with this exact same top. So if my thing ever goes out, I'll just replace the top rather than buying another one of these, because this is what you're buying, really. I mean, or this is what you're buying. They do have the other ones that have the pigtail cord on them. They're supposedly an updated series, so I don't know about the suction on them, but I do want to point something out about that. This has such dramatic suction, and that's why I have these 3 holes covered up. Working on a low profile carpet like this, Whenever you see me in my videos making a seam, you'll always see me keep that seamer down now moving. I don't keep it in one place very long at all, and I'm fixing to explain why. And this is the only flaw. I don't know if I would call it a flaw. I think you just have to know how to use it properly to get good results, because this is a very awesome tool, the seamer down now. Anyway, on a low grade carpet like this, whenever you put that there, if you leave it too long, there's going to be a puddle of glue get sucked up to this point right here, right at the end of this. And having that tape there covering them 3 vent holes to a degree slows that down, but it still don't completely do away with it. So I will not leave it there very long. When I'm making my seam, I'll pull it back to where it's already drying some, and then I'll pull it forward. And I'll show you right now. I'm just going to go ahead and make this seam right here, and I'll just show you what I'm talking about as I'm doing it. So I still have not got my Oricon cool top back from the manufacturer, so I'm still stuck with this Roberts Home Depot iron for now. But anyway, it's serving its purpose, I guess. Okay. So that's long enough. The glue is melted. And if you'll notice, I did not go a full length with that. I only went about 4 inches. Okay. So, again, I hope you can hear me over that. I'm going sideways. When I push it forward, I want to let it set for just a second. I'm going to show you what it does. Actually, I'll show you what I do to prevent it, and then I'll show you what it does if you don't do this. So, I got it all the way up to the back of my iron right now, and I am already going to move it. I don't want it sitting there very long at all, okay? I'm already pulling it back. Now this time, I'm going to let it sit there for a minute, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so just rubbing my fingers over it, I can actually feel it right there. So right there is where it sat for a second, and it actually pulled up a little bump of glue, a puddle of glue rather, and if you're not careful, it will get such a puddle to where it will come through on your fibers, and your fibers will get stuck in there. Okay, so right there where I let my seamer down now set for a second, it created a puddle of glue from the suction. So if you don't keep that moving, that's what happens. And like I said, I did put this seam tape on the front here. It does kind of slow it down a little bit, but still it has such dramatic suction that it will suck a puddle of glue up there, and it'll get on your fibers if you don't keep it moving, if you let it set in one place too long. So I just wanted to point that out. I thought that was it took me some boo-boos on making seams, having little puddles there, and then my nap getting in them and it looking like a hole in my seam. So I've learned that, and I would like to just share that stuff with you guys, because my channel is all about learning. I just want to share what I figure out. If I figure something out, I want to share it with you guys. I I want to do my part to making great installers. A lot of people just go on there and do whatever they have to do to get out with some money, and they don't really care about their quality of work. Take pride in your work. It makes you feel better. So I want to share everything that I learned with you guys. Thank you for watching.